Yeah, I think we're all good. You need my main cap to stay locked up. Well, you need my main cam locked up.
Good afternoon and welcome to Newcastle University. It's a different pitch from yesterday, but we're literally just less than half a mile up the road from the pitch that we played at with the schoolgirls under 15s match, England versus Scotland. Cracking match that was, and this match also promises to be a really cracking encounter between two teams who are well on the top of their game. England haven't actually been defeated in their matches during this COVID era. It's been very, very difficult to get any sort of football played, but it's been brilliant that we've got a few extra games in, and here's their final game for this team up against a Harrogate Town Academy team who have had a good record themselves, so it should be a really competitive match between two very good teams indeed. Well, it's a beautiful hot summer's day up in Newcastle. Not all of the country is baked in sun, but Newcastle certainly is today, and the weather forecast is all day. It's going to be fantastic. Well, a little bit earlier I managed to speak to the England manager, Richie Alderson, and this is what he had to say. Richie Alderson, thank you very much for joining as manager of the England under-18 schoolboys team. It's been a very strange period. We've had the COVID era. Just tell us from your point of view, what has the past year and a half been like as England manager?
Well, let's go back to when we first went to Holland last February half term, because we had a fantastic trip. We played against Utrecht and Kampong and did really well, won both games. And it's funny because when we were out there, we never thought that this would happen. We discussed as a management team, the Centenary Shield games, so we didn't have any idea that this was going to hit as hard as it did. So within a week of playing Northern Ireland, we got the news there was going to be no football.
Yeah.
Which was, for me, the first thing that came to my mind was I was devastated and gutted for these lads because, right throughout the trial system and when we went to Holland, they've been absolutely fantastic on and off the pitch. So unfortunately, to tell them there's going to be no Shield games, they were devastated. And since then, we've tried our best to communicate through WhatsApp and keep in touch with each other because the ESFA, especially Phil Harden and Owen Ace, they've been persistent really on trying to get this game arranged today, which is a great gesture for the lads and the families. The parents are here just to say well done, but unfortunately, we couldn't play any Shield games. So it's been absolutely surreal. I mean, what a year it's been. It's just, I'm a PE teacher. There's been no school games. There's been no football. So to watch the football on the TV has been a bit of a highlight, to be fair. So yeah, it's a bit strange.
Yeah. Well, here you are. It's a beautiful wet day. It's going to be a great day, and what a great idea to give them a final game to go out on as well. In a match that's going to be competitive. Harrogate's are going to have a good bunch of lads out here today, aren't they? It's going to be a good encounter.
Yeah, I think when we try to get this game arranged, we try to get obviously an academy team, just to give us a good test because. Obviously our lads are good players. They've all been at clubs, and we wanted a good test.
Yeah.
And when Harrogate came along, the Category 4 academy, we thought, well, it's going to be a good game, and they've got a good squad here. So, I think it's a great opportunity for our lads to say, well done, and let's enjoy it, and say goodbye. Unfortunately.
Absolutely. I was reading a few notes earlier, and I noticed you mentioned something about you really fancied this team for the Centenary Shield, and I've commentated on the last 3 or 4 years, and it's been quite clear that you have struggled up front in the forward line, and then this year. You've got forwards in abundance, but unfortunately they've not had a chance to be let off the leash. That must be frustrating from your point of view that you do have a really good team here, but they've just not had the chance.
Yeah, I think when we came to the trials, one thing I was I was trying to highlight a bit more was the fact that we needed creative players in that final third. I'm not a one for having a big centre forward who's going to hold the ball up, but the players that I saw in the trials were, for me, playing through the thirds, playing good football, and we've got players who can run with the ball and certainly score goals and crosses. And then Brad Santos and Taylor Richardson, especially against Australia, in that second half, we really took over because we had so many players who could cause opportunities in the final third. Defensively was strong.
Yeah.
Defensively strong. We had a very good defence the year before, but like I said, if we can feed from midfield into them forwards, we'll always create opportunities. And even Kenny Bernal, he played a second half against Utrecht, and he was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
Certainly one of the best performances I've seen in the second half. But we're always. Go on.
Sorry, I was going to say it's going to be an emotional day for you today. The last game for the lads before they go off into the big wide world, and and you start the process all over again next year. Then I guess during the winter time and trials all start off again.
Yeah. The ESFA obviously granted me another year, which I'm absolutely delighted with, and I'm hoping there's going to be no interference next season. But yeah, it's just been a weird experience for everybody, and the lads have been a total credit on and off the pitch. They're a pleasure to have in the change room, in the hotel when we're away. They've been absolutely fantastic, first class. And I would expect most of them to go to university. Some of them are at university now, but certainly one or two will get trials at clubs. I know that Reece Wiley's at Aldershot, so. We've got one or two lads who will get back in the system, hopefully, because they're good players. Great. And they just need opportunities. So
absolutely. Well, Richie, it's brilliant to talk to you as ever, and absolutely have a great day in the sun, and let's hope for a good match. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
There we go!
Well, really interesting to hear the words from Richie Alderson, the England manager there. And the teams are in. We've just been made aware of a few last-minute changes to the Harrogate team, so we just had to try and get those names in. This is the England starting lineup with Cameron Pike in goals, Matthew Wade, number 2, Carter Lysett, number 3, Ethan Warren, Thomas Duffy, Kenny Bernal, Brad Santos, Charlie Dickerson, Taylor Richardson, Reece Wiley and Joe Lockley. The coaching staff below: assistant managers Rain Petrie, Rob Hope, Matt George is the goalkeeping coach. That's the England lineup today. As for the Harrogate Town under-19s, well, there have been some last-minute changes, so there's a few new names here. Harvey Giles in goal, Ben Tweed, Bobby Atry, James Birmingham, Mason Wilson, Brad Williams, Alfie Dean, Angelo Piscitelli, I'll get that right, Ollie Lamb, Alasdair Kerr and Finn O'Boyle. These are the substitutes: Ben Ray, David Pereira, Oliver Waddison and Lucas Garb, he's here but is injured, so will not be playing. So just the 3 substitutes for England. Taylor Haddo and Michael Oloyinka also pulled out today with injuries. So we've got a slightly narrow team on the England side, really, you could say. And on the Harrogate team, well, they've got a full bench: Joel Barker, Josh Sharkey, Will Barker, Alfie Dean, Joe Dixon, Aaron Sweet and George Horbury. Well, we're due to be kicking off fairly shortly. We've got a fair number of parents and fans in the far distance who have come along. Harrogate will be wearing the sky blue. Our officials are Rich Jones, Hal Boxall Dupree, Matt Kirkham, Irving Weaver and Paul Burke. I'm not sure who our referee actually is out of those 5. Those were the ones that were listed. And well, nice job, Jake, back at ESFA headquarters, getting the teams changed at the last second once we got them through from the Harrogate management. Well, we will have a lineup here by the looks of it. Looks like Gary from 365 Photography is hanging around, our ever-present photographer for the ESFA. ESFA boys, this squad have gone undefeated. They beat the RAF 4-1. 1-1 draw against Australia was a cracking match, I heard. Not sure why there isn't any fist bumps going on there. I don't know if the players have been told not to. It's different rules you sometimes see under different COVID protocols. And then in February last year, just before we had COVID strike, there was a trip to Holland and some good victories over FC Kampong and Utrecht, and a 2-2 draw back in England against UCFB Manchester, who got some very talented players on their books. So as you heard, interviewing Richie, one thing about this team is that there is a much more attacking England team here. And of course England have had a bit of a run in the Centenary Shield the last few years, and certainly fancied themselves for taking back the trophy. Of course England have been probably the dominant team just by the sheer nature of numbers, of course. The fact there's 55 million people in England and only 2 million in Northern Ireland, but at the end of the day it's the 11 on the pitch that counts, as I heard one of the Northern Ireland coaches say to his players once. So we're all ready to go. Referee, England will be wearing white, of course, going from left to right here. And off we go. Certainly, those of you who watched the girls' match yesterday, absolutely furious game, real pressing tactics used by Scotland on the England players, and it was they possibly ran out of steam in the last 5 or 10 minutes. But really frantic game that was. This one already just started off a little bit more calmer, more sedentary. Well done to Luke and Jack here as well from the 24/7 team, who've managed to get a really good camera position yet again, just as they did yesterday, in a difficult position really. I'm not sure why we're hosting this in this location. Of course, there's lots of football grounds up and down the country, all pretty free at the moment, but with inbuilt gantries and everything. But we've managed to sort it out, and we've got good coverage, and that's the important thing here today. There's Ben Tweed, sees the ball out of play.
Step a few! Hey! See what they do! Right shoulder!
Nice sharp play there in midfield. It's a very packed midfield.
Right!
And a foul there from Finn Boyle, number 9 for Harrogate. Thomas Duffy. Cross. Just both teams still very energetic here today. Slight miscontrol there, and good pressure from the England forwards. Duffy gets a foot on there. Here's Lysett, the England captain, Carter Lysett. I gave the man of the match on the England-Scotland game yesterday to the Scotland left-back, who was very much a left-back, left-winger. Seemed to spend most of her time up front. The old 3 at the back, which obviously converts to 5 when they don't have the ball, and Noble was superb on that match yesterday. Here's Charlie Dickerson. Pitch does look absolutely excellent. You can just see the black rubber just coming up. It's one of the new generation of 4G pitches, and the ball doesn't bounce away. Plays much more like a grass pitch. Lovely quick ball from Cameron Pike, the England goalkeeper, and there's a miscontrol here. And here's half a chance. Oh, pulled it across. And what an opportunity that was early on. Just a little bit of a tangle there with Ben Tweed and Mason Wilson for England, and that was pulled across, and well,
Yeah. James in. Get halfway. Halfway. Higher. Come on, Willie. On your right, number 7. In between. James. Right. Deal with that.
That's a great ball forward here. This is half a chance. Good save.
Come here.
And England, 2 good half chances already in this match. Goalkeeper's having to come out and clear this one. Well, there was that would be a free kick, but goalkeeper, the ball actually came out in a very strange way out of the goalkeeper's hand. He almost ended up giving the ball straight to England. Here's the half chance for England. This was great play from Taylor Richardson, and well, you can already see England are very, very threatening already when they're on the attack, which is something that we did discuss with Richie a little bit earlier. England had dominated matches in the Centenary Shield, but really weren't offering much up front, and here they are already in a match that started off quite evenly, but a couple of forward balls for England, and their forwards look as if they are marauding. Bobby a tree under a bit of pressure there from Richardson. Oh, good pressure in midfield. And here's Richardson again. Oh, and another save. Well, the goalkeeper here is truly earning his stripes. What a beautiful ball through here, and Harvey Giles pulls off another save. Very sharp save there against Taylor Richardson. Well, it's still 0-0, and it's thanks to that man on screen there, Harvey Giles. Two very good chances for England early on. Oh, that must be a goal. Free header. And England's early domination pays off. And it was, the quality of the cross was superb there. We've just watched this one again. Goalkeeper stays on his line. It's in the 6-yard box. What a finish that was. Just watch this again here.
From the kick-off, tell Grant to do the same. From the kick-off,
so England lead 1-0. Well, I think that was Reece Wiley who scored there.
Go on, Matty, free yourself.
Have a good opportunity.
Matty, the 5's gone, the 5 minutes is gone. You can go forward, okay? Pick the right opportunity to do it.
England starting very strongly here indeed. Now they've got a free kick. Another good cross, but this time Giles is out. Commands his area.
Come here. Do it again. Left foot. Bring it. And again. Yes. Yes.
I think the goal scorer was
Come on,
actually
Ethan, come on!
Charlie Dickerson, the number 12, just having a sneaky look at the back of his shirt there, if possible. At the moment, this is very comfortable for the England under-18s.
Warnie! Step in front! Come in,
Referee's given the free kick.
Get across, Ethan! Get across!
With skills. And James Birmingham on the left finds a bit of a space, but the ball just bobbles away from him. Ollie Lamb wants the ball, gets it early. So option in the box, but there's only one man actually pushed into the box here. Wilson. England very happy to see Harrogate passing the ball at the back. A little bit of footing just lost there by the England defender, but the referee's content that wasn't a foul.
Come, get across!
Lovely interplay. Bernal. Back to Ethan Warne. Bernal again. Got a few players around him. Warne. Back out to Wade. Wade looks as if he's interested in getting in there. Good cross in. That's a great cross, but the referee sees a push in the box and gives the free kick. That was Brad Santos there, who went up for the really impressive cross from Taylor Richardson. A little bit of fortune there, but Harrogate come away with the ball. Alfie Dean. They give the ball away again, and England give it away as well. A little bit scrappy in there. Harrogate get the ball back. Might be a long-range shot here from Angelo Piscitelli. I will get used to saying that name. England get the ball upfield quickly, but Bernal miscontrols. And Harrogate lads are probably just happy to just have a little bit of possession for a change, because haven't seen a lot so far in this first half. 12 minutes on the clock. England lead 1-0. A slight miscontrol though, and the danger man is off again. Taylor Richardson. He's got pace and great ball control. Of course, as I say that, he hits the ball straight out of play, but just couldn't get his foot around for the cross enough.
Switch on!
I've had a telling off by the ESFA. I've been told that it's 353 photography that Gary runs. So yes, get your photos from 353 photography, which is there is a 365 photography.
Bring it, bring it, bring it. Yes, yes, yes! Good. Yes, yes! Yeah! And again, and again, and again, come in. Yes, you, yes, you! Yes! Nice down!
There's a dangerous cross into the box. That was a really good chance for Harrogate. Here's another cross from the same position, and well, this time not so good, but well, Harrogate, first time in the match, major chance here for them, coming down the right hand side. And, it was brilliant clearance from Matthew Wade there for England. It looked like Piscitelli was trying to get on the end of that. And I think if Wade had not got his foot in, that would have been 1-all. So England's good start. Harrogate now starting to get a little bit more possession here. Harrogate team on the far side of the pitch, as you can see. Got a good subs bench there. England not so good with a few injuries, so we've only got 3 on the bench today. Warren. Long ball for the danger man again, Richardson, and this time he's offside, but he's always playing on the shoulder of the back man. Time and time again is Richardson.
Right, left foot. One left. Yeah.
Lovely skills down the wing there from Finn O'Boyle. Took on 3 players in the end. England resorting to having to play a longer ball there, so Harrogate are flooding the midfield. Seem to have 2 players for every one of England's in that centre midfield at the moment. Lycett.
Yes, yes.
Richardson just to win the ball back. Big pressure here. The referee gives a free kick.
Come on, then. Here goes, you go. One touch, Mitchell.
Bernal. Space on the left, and there's bodies coming into the box as well. Oh, what a great cross that was. Still kept in play. Keepers managed to get a hand to it. Shot from Warren. Blocked away, and now it's O'Boyle looking for the counter-attack. And offside. But this game certainly has a few more goals in it, doesn't it? There's half chances coming left and right at the moment. Still only 20 minutes on the clock, very early on in this game.
Just sit off! Sit off! Get your breather.
Boyle. Back to Tweed. Tweed looks to switch again. This time just picks out an England player, but now England looking to find dangerous Wiley. Wiley's kept the ball in as well. Here's a great opportunity for England. Wiley might go himself. He's under a challenge, and the referee gives the penalty. And I think the referee probably... I was disagreeing with a penalty decision yesterday, but I think this one, I think the challenge here from the number 3, I don't think there's any arguments with that whatsoever.
Forward in, Kenny! On your toes! Taylor! Follow in! Wiley! Reese! Reese, Reese, son! Follow him, Kenny, follow him! Left back! Jim!
Which one is it? This one here?
Yeah, here.
20 feet!
Here's Bernal. Oh, good shot and a good save.
Kenny, brilliant, son! Kenny! Brilliant!
Harvey Giles really does look very accomplished in goal. Here's Ethan Warren, who is mainly playing as a sort of defensive midfielder at the back, but he was pushing up on that occasion.
Oh, no.
Carter Lyson was the player for England who took the penalty straight over the bar, the England captain.
Sorry. No,
Oh, yes, man, thank you.
Referee happy to play on, and that's really well won from on the ground there. Here's Richardson. Richardson's playing in Bernal. Bernal's got a touch to the ball and finishes it off in style. England go 2-0 ahead. And, well, it wasn't the penalty in the end that was the second goal. But it was lovely play, and Bernal showing a little bit of pace just when it mattered. And it all started, to be honest, it all started from this area here where as the ball's loose on the ground, it looks as if it's been lost, and then suddenly a foot stuck out, and England on the counter Richardson plays a lovely quick ball through, and here's Bernal, who's got pace to burn, a little toe poke and round the keeper. That is 2-0 to England.
Get in, Kenny! Get in! Ethan! Get in! Here we go! Here we go!
And you feel a little bit for Harrogate here, who's certainly dominated maybe the last 10 minutes, but that's a giveaway ball here, and it's Richardson who's got a good right foot, and another one that goes way over the top. That was bad sentence there.
On the bridge, yeah.
Harvey Giles with the kick. Free kick as Ollie Lamb played that one forwards. Halfway through this first half.
What's the ball in there?
It's a good quality ball in. That must be a great chance. And somehow it's not been put into the back of the goal. Another big chance for Harrogate here. The goalkeeper half came out. The defender half left it. Oh, well, I think it's fair to say this team doesn't play together on a regular basis, and that was probably a good example of that in case there. Here's Richardson again. Richardson's been leading the line exceptionally well here for England. He's made things happen when the ball has come to him. Williams turns inside beautifully, does Brad Williams, and shot from the edge of the box from Piscatini. Cameron Pike in goal, covering the area well. Richardson again, playing on the last man. Is there support for him? And he's won the corner.
Reece, good pass.
Last time
Set it up.
England had a corner from this side, they scored with a free header in the 6-yard box.
On the keeper. On the keeper.
Well, we do have a microphone right next to the England coaching staff, so we can hear
Keep it clean.
the advice that's being given. Richardson's been asked to go and stand and well, not obstruct, but just sort of take a bit of space in front of the goalkeeper where he might be wanting to go. But that's been cleared very easily. This is a brilliant breakaway. Here's a chance, 1-on-1 for Harrogate, and they've scored. Well, how easy was that? That was seconds. We can time this, because that was a ridiculous amount of time between England having a corner. Let's look at this again. Here's the corner taken. Nothing comes of it. Here's the counter-attack. What a ball this is. Good play from Brad Williams here, and a brilliant first-time ball to Finn O'Boyle. And I think, looking at the clock, I think that's 20 seconds between the ball being hit for the corner and it going into the back of the England goal. Pretty sure that the coaching staff are not going to be very happy with how easily that ball was given away. Quite incredible.
Play. Man on now, man on.
Look at this again from our low down camera. Cracking ball there. It's that pass. Beautiful pass. Attempt to play offside, no good. And Boyle puts it away. Game is on. With half an hour coming up on the clock very shortly. Another long shot going high and wide and not very handsome at all. That was Carter Lysett, the captain.
Two gone over there, I'll go and have a look at them now.
I think we might be running out of footballs from what I just heard back then. They're all one's back. Those big fences are obviously not covering enough height, and well, the half-time whistle has gone from our referee. I wasn't expecting that whatsoever. I was expecting a 45-minute match, and according to the timetable, it's listed as 45 minutes as well. So I don't know what's going on there. I've the under-15 girls played 40 minutes yesterday. Okay, I have just been informed something really interesting, that instead of playing two 45s, they're actually going to be playing 3 periods of 30 minutes because of the heat, so that the lads can dehydrate and get themselves ready. So I've never seen that before, but there we go. You can do anything. It's a friendly. Let's play last goal winner. Well, while we've got the opportunity, let's have a quick look at all the action from that first half. And England starting off very early on. The long ball's been very effective, and this has been a very big pattern here as Taylor Richardson on the last man manages to get the ball through, and Harvey Giles pulls off a very good save. Here's another ball through from Wiley, and what a ball that was. Again, Richardson. If he comes through this match having not scored, I'll be very surprised. But Giles again pulled into a superb save. And then here's England's first goal. Quality ball with the left foot, and well, that was Charlie Dickerson rising high. And to be honest, I think even I could have put that in. The quality of the cross was so good. And Dickerson managed to get in front of his markers. And well, he's Johnny on the spot there. This is a good move from Harrogate, probably their first major move of the match, and great defending here from Matthew Wade as Piscatelli was looking to come in on the far side and would surely have scored. And then here's the penalty, which I think the referee was absolutely right here. Not so well taken from Carter Lysett. That was very high. Well, in fact, it went over the fence behind as well. I mean, that wasn't close. It was. I don't know if it had hit another. If it had gone into another goal. If you'd put another goal on the top of the crossbar, it was that high. Here's another move from England. This was great ball forward, and Bernal. We've not seen a lot from him up front. He's a nippy, fast character. We've seen that, but he's not been hanging around up front. And there he did push up front, and in the end found the back of the net. 2-1 England. Great opportunity here. This really should have been a goal. Bit of miscommunication at the back there with Joe Lockie and Cameron Pike. You see a better view of it here actually. As the ball comes in, everybody leaves it. And yes. And then this is the most amazing bit of passage of play. Corner to England, and from a corner being taken, 20 seconds later, it's crossing into the England goal on this counter-attack. Lovely turn here from Brad Williams, and what a ball that is. That is the ball of the match so far. And Finn O'Boyle, well, he was in two minds. Is he going to lift it? In the end, he went for the side foot and just underneath the goalkeeper. I think the England goalie, Cameron Pike, may have thought that he could have done better there. But he was half expecting a little dink over the top as well, so stayed up high. But that's the major action of the, well, I can't call it a first half, can I now? The first third, shall we say. So here we go. Second third to come. How many times am I going to make that mistake? Richardson. Tries to go down the line, and it's a loose arm from Richardson, and the referee rightly gives the free kick. Well, I suppose they're still playing 90 minutes, so in effect doesn't really make a difference. Just not sure which direction they're playing for the third. Third.
Don't hit it, don't hit it! Come on, that.
Richardson again. Actually, that's not Richardson, excuse me. Somebody who looks very much like Richardson in his style, and it's, oh, what a chance that was. It's Oliver Waddison there, so England have obviously made a change. There's also number 15, David Pereira, in midfield for England, who's a fresh pair of legs on. Just having a look to see if number 10 is also on the pitch. Yes, he is. Ben Ray has also started the second third. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to have to say period. Second period. Here we go. There was Ray. Two substitutes actually combining there in that move. Looks like Taylor Richardson, number 14, has dropped back into a slightly more midfield role. Have a look, see where they're playing. Lovely touch there. Just slightly overrun. Good pace here from Richardson. And yes, he'll have the free kick. He'd have definitely won it if he'd have gone down. But he tried to keep his footing and the ball just ran out of play. So referee doing the right thing there. Dangerous free kick here for England. Close to the corner of an 18-yard box. Threatening to play it short, or maybe we're going to see it swung in on the right foot. Plenty of bodies in the box. Giles. Very good pair of hands there, right underneath his crossbar. Under quite a lot of pressure. Here's Williams again. Williams manages to get a shot away. Has that clipped anybody? Referee's not so sure. I think he has given the corner. Here's another look at this again. Corner has been given. Headed away by Ben Tweed. It's a dangerous ball in. I'm Not sure if the referee was going to give the foul there, so the goalkeeper had to clear that. That's a massive clearance as well. And Oliver Waddison trying to... Well, that would have been quite a spectacular shot if that volley had have come off. As you can see, quite a lot of parents also on this side of the pitch watching the game.
Can't get toes, I'll go behind. I'll go behind. Keep them off, keep them off.
There will be the awarding of caps after this match as well to the England players. Pike really putting some big kicks in. If he's getting a little bit of assistance from some wind now. Harrogate putting real pressure on the England players here, trying to just get hold of the awkward bouncing ball, and a bit of fortune really for England to clear their lines on that occasion. Liddell. There's Alfie Dean looking to play in tweed, but it's cleared.
Run! Keep going at him! Drop a bit, back. Ben.
It's a much more even game than we started with. We thought England may run away with this match. Looking at how play developed in the first 10 minutes, but it's been a lot more even for the last 20. And I'm sure Harrogate would be very thankful for their goalkeeper, Harvey Giles, who's pulled off a couple of cracking saves just when it was needed. England have missed a penalty as well. Piscatini looking to try and nick that one, but miscontrolled it at the right time.
Come on!
Dickerson goes back to Pike. England start again. Pike, who's got a tremendous left foot on him, with some real good distribution coming from the England number one. And that's a cracking ball in, but cleared away well by Mason Wilson. Liddell. Seen a little bit more of Liddell of late. Here's Brad Williams looking for places to play the ball. What a ball that is! On the outside of his foot, Alfie Dean on the overlap. Harrogate starting to enjoy themselves a little bit out here now. Ball through from Ollie Lamb. Goalkeeper's off, but the offside flag is up. The player's reaction was that he didn't think he was. Let's have another little look ourselves. So here we go. And yes, very close indeed. I don't know if what VAR would have made to that. Was that back leg from the England defender just playing him on? Very, very close indeed. Reece Wiley. And then offside again. I think we only had 2 offsides in the whole match yesterday with the under 15 girls. Both teams playing quite a deep back line. And these two very much holding their lines.
Get up! Get up! Well, then push him.
But there's Ben Ray. Just hearing a plane in the distance above. Shot from Richardson there, but it's... You sense that sometimes the pitch is not really helping a few times with the ball bouncing around and...
Yeah, lines with it. Yeah.
Come in, Charlie, come in. Come in. Come in, Ollie. Body in.
Wonderful ball inside. Here's a great chance. And Boyle has smacked it just wide of the post. That looks as if it had goal written all over it. And Harrogate was so close to being 2-2. Here's the move again. Lovely play here. Brad Williams down the line. And it's Boyle inside. Appeals for offside. He did look offside, to be honest. But, yeah, I'm pretty surprised. Well, they say all things even out in football with officials' decisions. I think the earlier one was questionable offside. That one looks like it should have been and wasn't given. So, still 2-1 England. But chances abound here. There's a foul by Bobby Tree there on Ben Ray for England. Sorry, David Pereira, number 15. Lovely skills from Taylor Richardson again. He's been one of the outstanding players in this match. Pereira manages to intercept. Here's an opportunity now for Ben Ray. Ben Ray hits a great shot, and that is an absolutely superb save. Really good play here. Lovely marauding skills, and Ray hits one. Actually, not the save. It was just touched the defender as he went through. Excuse me, I was just looking away, as you can probably tell. Just touched the defender as it came through. So England get the corner. Let's look at this again from another angle, as Ray decides to let one fly. Halfway through this second period, 3 periods of 30 being played. Sounds like we've got a substitution going on. I don't know if Jack can show us, or yeah, we've got a couple of subs taking place here. A few players have come on. Looks like we have a new centre half on for Harrogate, and also central midfield by the looks of it. So George Horbury, number 18, is on, playing at the back, and try and look out for the other number in a second as England push down and win another corner. Number 14 is Will Barker. I think it's Will Barker who's just come on as well. Oh, what a chance! I'm sure that had to be going in the back of the net. Pereira. England certainly trying to play the ball through midfield a little bit more of late. It was probably more of a direct approach early on in the match. More balls being played on the ground, trying to go through the midfield. Oh, perfect pass here for Richardson. And Richardson is just wide. Number of chances have fallen to Richardson here on his left and right foot. Possibly his first touch wasn't the best. And that was also number 21 there, Oliver Waddison, who he may have got a toe on the end of that himself as well. Aubrey clears his lines. That's a great ball down for Williams. Pereira tries to help it on, but he gives it away. Tom Liddell. Pereira back to here's Reece Wiley, who's been responsible for a number of great balls through the defence. It's his ball that created the second goal for England. Well, certainly there's bringing in a few extra players has certainly just spruced up the match a little bit. There's a little bit more zest and energy in this game, as there's quite a few fresh legs on here. Here's Richardson again. Richardson hits it, and Richardson scores. Well, he's been threatening this for so long. I mean, you never like to sort of mention that he's maybe got a jinx on him, and he's just never going to score here. But, well, This was superb. The bounce of the ball goes to his favour and hits it on his preferred right foot. What a shot that is. Wonderful finish from Richardson. See this again from this low down shot. Get a better appreciation of what he did there. And England go 3-1 ahead.
Carter, you can go toes. Carter, you can go toes. Yourself, we'll get going.
Throw to Harrogate. Tweed.
Oh!
10 minutes to go in this second period. 3 periods of 30.
Work together instead.
Tweed switches wide left. Harrogate finding a few spaces in the defensive side, but this time they clear up. Loose ball, but won back beautifully there by Joe Dixon. Dixon again. Might have a shot from distance as well. Oh, what a shot that was! Hit the crossbar and then hit the goalkeeper on the way back. That could so easily have ended up going in. Brilliant play from Dixon there.
Back ball, Ben.
Nice at winning the header. Here's Pereira. Tweed on his tails, but the referee's given the free kick. Well, look at this. Let's look at this again. From beautiful play here from number 16, Joe Dixon, who hits that from long distance. Well, that's a save by the goalkeeper. He's got a hand on it. He's knocked it up to the bar, and then it's hit him on the way back. That could so easily have ended up in goal. I might get a slightly different view of it here. You can see there's no doubt that was going into goal, and the hand of the goalkeeper just getting on there. There's a couple more substitutions taking place. I think Joe Lockie of England looks like he's come back on. Number 20. Really hot conditions out there. It's difficult to be playing a full-pace match all the way through here. Referee says play on. He's still got the ball at his feet. Not for long. Really enjoyable game here. one thing to certainly factor in as this match progresses is the fact that Harrogate do have plenty of players on the subs bench. Just looking down the list, 1, 2. Well, England have got 3, and Harrogate have 7. So that might become a factor in Harrogate's favour later on in this match, as tiredness might start to set in. Harrogate had 7 men in the box there. Really put some extra bodies in, and of course when that happens, it's when the free kick goes wrong. Looks like we're going to have a goalkeeper substitution here for Harrogate. And you just see there the 2 goalies swapping over. So, on the basis that my team sheet doesn't say who the reserve goalkeeper is, I'm going to go for that being Josh Sharkey, the number 13, which seems to be the number given to all reserve goalkeepers. I never understand that. If somebody can ever tell me, maybe somebody watching from the ESFA, why doesn't the reserve goalkeeper wear 12? So he's always number 1 on the sheet, so why isn't he the first one on the subs bench? It always seems to be number 13. It's almost like the outfield players don't like wearing 13, so the goalkeeper goes for it. It's always puzzled me. 5 minutes to go in this second period. England leading 3-1, but certainly I think a match much tighter than that. It's been a really good quality game, this has been. Referee just having a little word there with Ben Tweed. England goes short again. Richardson, his control letting him down for a change there. Pereira, slightly risky crossfield ball.
Man on, Charlie.
Because Williams has done well in this match. He's always looked lively on the ball. Pereira goes wide. Crossfield ball for trying to find Santos there for England, but here's Williams again. Tries to take on his man Carter Lysett, the England captain, but Lysett was ready for that little move. Pike clears. No substitute goalkeeper on the England bench. That's a wonderful ball through. Here's a real good chance for Waddison. Cleared. Waddison wins the ball back. What a oh, what play from Waddison. What an individual goal that was. And you've really got to say, he totally deserved that goal. The amount of work he put in. England lead 4-1. Here's the ball through to Waddison. This was his first opportunity. Goalkeeper does well to save with his legs. And, well, James Birmingham caught in possession. Waddison doesn't give up. And then here we go. Something slightly going wrong with our replay machine there. But here's the shot. We get a good view of it through the legs. 4-1. Great play from Waddison. The referee says that will do for the second period. Slightly short according to my clock, but England leading 4-1 at the end of the second. It feels like we're playing this in America, doesn't it? Well, let's have a look at the highlights of the second period. And first of all, great shot here from Ray, the substitute. Goalkeeper saves, and then, well, Waddison just wasn't quite ready for that ball coming back to him, was he? But there were chances both ways. Here's Brad Williams again. What a ball this is. I truly thought Finn O'Boyle had scored here. Just a fraction wide. Took a shave of the post as it went past. It really was an even game either way. Here's another chance from Ray. Just clipped Bobby Attree as it went past, and the corner was given. Certainly seeing England putting the Harrogate players under pressure as the ball's around. Here's the corner. What a corner this is. The goalkeeper misjudges the flight, and well, that really was a Matthew Wade. It actually hit his head and went away from goal. Misjudged his time as well. Here's a chance, one of a few chances that have fallen to Taylor Richardson. This time on his left foot. And wasn't so comfortable there. But this one, just a few minutes later, was, and look at that, bang. Goalkeeper's only a fraction off his line, but he knew what he was doing from the start. And Richardson's probably a player who you could say has deserved a goal. He's put so much work in, put a lot of effort in. What a shot this was from distance. This was Dixon, Joe Dixon, who won the ball on the edge and hit an incredible shot. Goalkeeper somehow got a hand to it and then hit the crossbar, hit the goalie on the way back as well. Could easily have ended up in the goal, this one. Just look at the movement on the ball. Did one of the I've forgotten what you call it when you hit the ball Cristiano Ronaldo style and you can make it move around in the air as it's moving. Well, it was one of those, wasn't it? And here's England's fourth, and well, you may have thought that Waddison should have scored there, but look, Waddison doesn't give up. He wins the ball back. There's an appeal for a foul from Birmingham. And Waddison again, under pressure, one more touch, through the legs. That's absolutely stunning play. And rightfully, he deserves some congratulations. They're not very fast to get to him, are they? But they do get there eventually. Here's another angle of that fourth goal. Through the legs, nothing worse for a goalkeeper. And the ball goes through the defender's legs. So I'm going to just take a quick break. We'll be back for the final period very soon. So welcome back. We're deep into the match now, the beginning of the third period. So 30 minutes to go. Just seeing if how many changes we've had out there. There's bound to have been a few players swapped around on both teams. England back to kicking from left to right. Maybe there's still a bit of future of football. I know that certainly people have always referred to maybe going to quarters. Nice skills from Bernal, who's had his little break off the pitch and is back on. Referee's given a free kick there. Kenny Bernal's not really sure what that was for. Nice challenge there, and it was Joe Lockie who just ended up putting the ball out for a corner. Still thinking a little bit earlier about the match against Scotland of the England under 15 girls. Really good quality match. Scottish team, some great players in that team. I'm sure we're going to see a lot more. That's a dangerous cross in. England survive again. England really have had a bit of fortune in their defensive areas. A few chances have gone just the wrong side of the post, and that was another one that could easily have ended up in the back of the goal. Pereira stretches the legs through midfield. To Wade. It's hit Mason Wilson. Pereira back inside. Nicely played from Wilson. Sorry, from Warren. England number 4. We're now putting a fair bit of pressure on there. Harrogate do well to clear it. Here's Liddell. Players making the run either side here. Dixon. This is Sweet, who's the first time we've seen him in this match. Wilson. Back to Sweet. Harrogate's got players moving forward. A loose ball from Sweet. Well recovered. Wilson. Doesn't have a lot of options in the box. Just one player waiting for him. Pereira was certainly a midfield. He seems to have dropped back a little bit in this third period. Pressure on Barker up. Pressure on Charlie Dickerson there from Alistair Kerr. Certainly still players having issues with the pitch, really, that not getting the ball off the foot as they'd expected. Sometimes it just seems to raise a little bit on the high side, and just like we saw with the penalty, I suppose. Interception there from the goalkeeper's throw. England return it again. Ward. Here's Wade down the right hand side. England have got players up for this. Here's Richardson. He's appealing for handball. The linesman is not interested. Taylor Richardson, smile on his face. He's putting a big shift in this match.
Back in. Go right back. Ben.
Benalu's oh, it's given away by the goalkeeper. Referee is, well, there's appeals for a penalty. Let's have another look at this again. The play has been stopped. So there's a miscontrol. Is that a penalty or is that not a goal? The ball's been miscontrolled, so I think the ball is open to be played. I think that is a good decision from the referee. He might be telling the goalkeeper how lucky he is. The other player had miscontrolled the ball, really, so the ball was, I suppose, in no man's land. It looks like we're going to have a full substitution here. He was hobbling a little bit earlier on, was Thomas Duffy. And feeling his foot, and it looks like that's the end of his match for him. Well, thank God for rolling subs, as Carter Lysett comes back on, the captain. Not sure where he's going to play. Looks like he's going to play right back by the looks of it. And Matthew Wade is moving into a central position. Not a great first touch from Matthew there. Here's Warren. Back to Wade. Wade will go long. Nice skills from Horbury there, turning on the ball, but Wade has intercepted. Here's Bernal. England have got players in the box here, but offside flag has gone up. I'm not sure if it was him. It was offside on the left wing, but well, the whistle's gone.
Look on Carter! On Carter! Don't head it! Don't head it! All over me! Just work up,
Oh, that's a lovely ball over the top. Goalkeeper's come out. Goalkeeper's in no man's land. And it's another goal for England, and it's a second goal for that man there, Taylor Richardson, who's been a danger from the start and is now on a hat-trick. (5-1). England lead. You see the goalkeeper possibly made it a little bit easier, really, then ended up in total no man's land for that ball over the top.
Don't win it back! Don't win it back!
Well, 5-1 certainly is not a fair reflection of this match, you've got to say. For sure, you could say England maybe a couple of goals, but 5-1 is definitely unfair. But it has shown exactly what we said at the start of the match, actually, with Richie Alderson. How England do have in this year really potent attacking force, and it's almost a reversal of what we've had in previous years, with previous couple of years with the England team, where they've dominated games, dominated midfield, but have just not been able to score and have lost games 1-0 or 2-0, drawn games that they should have won. And here's a game that probably, in all fairness, a little bit more 50-50 in midfield and in open play. Maybe you could say Harrogate, England do have a slight advantage, but the chances they've taken so well, been superb. Josh Sharkey goes long. There's really nobody there. So Bernal, who seems to have a very free role in this team. Sometimes he's up front on the edge of the box. The other times he seems to be playing like a left-back position. But there he is. He's just running everywhere now. He's not bothered which position he's playing.
Yes, please.
England starting to enjoy themselves here, using the space on the pitch, passing the ball around. Here's Richardson. Great ball across, and that was Ray on the back. Really, well, good applause for what was superb football from the England lads here. Minutes to go, just over. Sweet goes back to a tree. Waddison doesn't have a lot of support with him, so has to hold on to the ball. Bernal wide left. Now just having lots of fun at the moment, not really passing the ball when he had opportunities in the end, losing out. Now Tweed on a counter-attack. Solid tackle from Joe Lockie there for England, who's a very solid player at the back for England. Free kick for a foul on Ethan Warren. Lysett right back now, though, as you saw there, quite a left-footed player. Bernal looking inside for Warren. Bernal has got a one-player crusade against the opposition team at the moment. He's trying to do everything. Horbury clears the lines, goes long. Dixon trying to get on the end of it. It's given away there, and Waddison playing in Bernal. Oh, here's an opportunity. Goalkeeper's very brave, coming out there as Richardson hunting his hat-trick. Just feel that the Harrogate team are just starting to slow a little bit here. There's Lysett. Now in front of goal, another great move. And, well, you think Waddison felt that he should have been on the score sheet there. Lysett plays it in with his right foot, and well, possibly it was a little bit direct and a little bit behind. Looks like Reece Wiley's going to come back on here for England. That's Ethan Warren. Looks like he's coming off. Be a tree will be taking the free kick here for Harrogate. We certainly had a purple patch towards the end of the first half and the beginning of the second. Apart from that period, it really was, really has been England in the ascendancy here. Just hear the wind starting to get up. Out on pitch side. Busy out there. These England players are receiving their... Oh, that's a lovely ball through. And there's the goal for Waddison. His second. England leads 6-1. Here's the goal again. Ball through to Pavera. Pavera just slips it through. And Waddison lifts it over the keeper. 10 minutes to go on the clock, I'm just hearing confirmed. Lovely finish that was from Waddison. England. Well, what a game to finish on for the England boys. Their final match together against a team who certainly can hold their head up high. Harrogate Town have really asked some questions, and well, there's no way that this scoreline reflects the game. It certainly, there's no doubt that Harrogate have dropped off the pace these last 10 minutes or so, and England are taking advantage. But there's certainly been, I can think of 3 straight away in my head of occasions where Harrogate should have scored. Could have been 6-4. It's almost like a basketball scoreline. We are playing 3 periods of 30 minutes, so 10 minutes to go. I've got to let it go, haven't I? England with the throw. Of course, if you're into schools football, there's a lot more schools football on the ESFA YouTube page. There's a couple of games. Oh, that's a beautiful dinked ball across. Bernal just played the most superb chipped ball in. And we've got 2 players. Both forwards are looking for the hat-tricks now. Waddison and Richardson. Let's have another look at this again. What a little ball that was from Bernal. Dixon. We've just seen it. He's got a great shot from distance. He might unleash one again. Intercepted by Pereira, and Pereira goes down, and referee agrees with the free kick. Pereira again, that ball through time and time again. Waddison this time. Manages to stay up. Feeds Ray. Ray saved by the goalkeeper, Sharkey. Offside given there.
I'm playing the offside, he's on the foul. I can't play for the foul down.
A hopeful glance towards the referee there for penalty, but that really would have been a miscarriage of justice. England certainly have got used to this pitch here. There's no doubt they're playing some beautifully weighted balls. Sweet. Loses out to Lysett. Santos is going to go himself all the way here.
Oh, it's too easy, come on!
Well, not long to go now here at Newcastle University, and it really has been enjoyable game to watch. Certainly a lot closer than the scoreline suggests. England's ability to finish really has been shown here. Always look threatening. Nice up with the throw in right below our tower. Great effort from Jack and Luke, our two cameramen here. We've put in a lot of work long before we started this stream. Getting the cameras in position, getting all the kit in position. Waddison. Back to Santos. Lysett might have a go here. Yeah, missed a penalty earlier. Would obviously like to get on the score sheet. Bernal, who's got a goal to his name as well.
Yes, come on! Come on!
Give it there! No! Send it light, corner! Send it light! Come on!
Foul's been given there.
That's fine, come on! He just stand us up!
It's a little awkward challenge there, wasn't it? And Lysett looking a little bit worse to wear as he gets up.
You doing that?
4 minutes to go. As Waddison with a chance for his hat-trick there. Both teams very aware that we're in the final few minutes of the match. They're just England seem to have just taken the foot off the pedal a little bit here. I'm just happy to play out the final few minutes. It's been a really lovely day and a good game of football, much closer than the scoreline suggests. Ike with a slightly loose kick and Warren. I suggested Warren had come off earlier, but I think it was actually Duffy. Here's Ben Ray. Ben Ray takes on a few. He's pretty much on his own.
One behind!
I was about to say earlier, plenty of schools football on the YouTube channel, and there's more live sport coming up on the 14th and 15th of June from Southampton Football Club. We have inter-district matches taking place. Always really high quality of games those are. But it's at this stage where normally I'm asked for choosing a man of the match, and I'll just stop here for a second as Lysak hits that one in. Obviously, players on both teams, some high quality players all the way through here. Been really impressed with Liddell for Harrogate, O'Boyle, Piscatelli, Dixon, substitute who came on. Harvey Giles in goal for Harrogate, pulled off a number of great saves. And then for England, well, as the ball just breaks free there. To be honest, so many of the England players have really impressed. The forward line in particular. As we just see Reece Wiley here, who's been another one of those who put in a real shift in this match. I've absolutely loved seeing Oliver Waddison since he came on. He's brought a different dimension to the team. I've loved watching Kenyatta Bernal, who's been extremely lively. Every time he's had the ball, something's happened. But I think my man of the match is going to go to the number 14 for England, Taylor Richardson. He was excellent from the first minute, always a threat, and has always been, and well, scored 2 goals as well. But, the full-time whistle's gone. There he is, our man of the match, number 14, Taylor Richardson. A really, really good game between two high-quality teams here. But it has finished with what is a big score, a big win for England by 6-1 here in Newcastle. I'm reliably told that we would have normally stayed for the awarding of the caps as we did yesterday, but I'm being told that they have been awarded, although we may just stay a little bit because I can see a table being brought out there, and for the sake of an extra few minutes of YouTube internet time, let's just stay with them a little bit. I've got a feeling there could be caps being given out now, so we'll just wait a second. Okay, we're going to stay with this for a little while. England lads very happy with their day's work today. Yes, those look like caps being given out, so we'll just stay with this and we'll be able to hear, hopefully we'll be able to hear the speakers on this side of the pitch and watch the caps being awarded.
Thanks for that. I know she makes great shirts.
I've got plenty of them, plenty of them, can't get through.
When I say that, it normally involves work.
Did you go to Middlesbrough? Did you go to Middlesbrough? The thing is, they only ever give you about 24, 36 hours notice. Well, that's no good, is it? People are, you know, I'm only here for the kilometre. Oh, it's just a test. Hey, sorted, Gary. Yeah, that got going over there. You haven't got very much experience, have you? Step anywhere behind the white line.
Sorry. This side.
Gary, try and get the man down. Presentation. Lads, come out here, please. Come out here.
Oh, even.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to England Schools CAP presentation. Was our England under-18 team last year, slightly belated. Welcome to a nice sunny Newcastle. I'm at the sunglasses especially because we're going to get the sun up here, so welcome everybody. I'm going to introduce you to the presentation party. On my far right-hand side is Andrea Chilton, she's the Chief Executive of England Schools FA, and the gentleman here, my right, is Mr. Phil Harding, who is Chairman of England Schools FA. And I'm going to hand over to Phil now for the presentations.
Thank you, Owen. Well, this has not been the journey, of course, that we had planned, as you well know. When we were in Eindhoven 16 months ago now, I guess, none of us could have foreseen what would ensue over the next year and more. And we're genuinely sorry that we haven't been able to run our normal international programme either for the rest of last season or indeed for this. But one thing that we have been determined to do is to get the squad together again, even if only for this one last time, and also to do these CAP presentations, because that's a special moment for players, parents and other family members, and it's right and proper that we do it in this sort of way. Before we have those CAP presentations, just one or two thank yous from me, because events like this don't just happen, they take a lot of work, and I want in particular to pay tribute to my council colleague Owen Aston, who's locally based here in Newcastle, who's done all the groundwork for it. Thank you, Owen. And also Derv, and I know there's been some thank yous to Derv in the little gathering over there, but he of course has borne the brunt of all of the organisation, or lack of, and redoing everything numerous occasions during the past 16 months. So a big thank you to you, Derv, as well. And we're lucky to have such a dedicated management team, so capably led by Richie. So I want to pay tribute, Richie, to you for all you've done, and your colleagues as well. Thank you very much indeed, on behalf of English Schools FA, for the great work that you do and will continue to do, because I'm delighted that you've accepted our offer to continue in that role next season. So here we are. As I say, it's a special moment for players, and I want to say to you that I hope you'll look back on this time with the ESFA, despite its limitations, with some good memories over the years to come. It's a special and unique achievement to be selected to play for your country, so congratulations to you on that. I hope, as I say, that you will look back with fond memories. I hope that you'll stay in touch with each other, indeed with us as well, and certainly like to wish you all the very best in your futures, whether that's in football or other spheres of life, and that this experience has been beneficial to you. So we'll get on with the CAP presentations. They're not quite as we would like, so there's not going to be any handshaking for obvious reasons, as there normally would, but we're going to ask you to come up one by one. Richie's going to read the names out. Come up as he does so. Pick up a cap and a tie, and then we'll do some photographs as well.
Will I do it backwards? Number 1, Cameron Pike. Number 2, Matthew Wade. Wadey. Number 3, and captain today, Carter Lysett. Please don't take any penalties this season. Number 4, Ethan Warren. Mr. Cool. Number 5, he looks about 30-year-old Thomas Duffy. Okay, number 6, Max isn't here. Number 7, the one and only Kenyatta Bernal. Okay, number 8, Ross is in America. Number 9, Hans wasn't available. Ben Rain, number 10. Well done, Ben. Number 11, Brad Santos. Brad. Number 12, Charlie Dickinson. Number 14, who I thought was outstanding today, Taylor Richardson. Well done, Taylor. David Pereira. Okay. 16, Michael Aleinka. Okay, 17, Taylor Haddo, unavailable. Number 18, Lucas Garvey. Lucas. 19, again, very good performance today. Reece Wiley. Reece. Nice boot. Number 20, again, and that is came in, done a fantastic job. Joe Lockie. Excellent job, well done. Okay, last but not least, again a lad who came late in the squad, Oliver Waddison. Brilliant today, well done. And I'd just say a massive thank you to the parents as well who support the lads over the season. They've been fantastic. It's been a total pleasure. I felt really proud to lead these lads this season. It's been very difficult, but I just think that the way they've conducted themselves on and off the pitch has been first class. So a big thanks to the parents, but also just to express how good these lads have been. They've been absolutely first class. So thank you very much, lads. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Richie. And it just remains for me really to reiterate those words. A really big thank you to the parents. It's an enormous sacrifice, we know, on occasions. Lots of you have travelled a long distance to get here today, and we certainly appreciate all the support that you've given us and the squad, and wish you a very safe journey home. And just to echo Richie's words about the squad, because it was evident to us back in Eindhoven 16 months ago, as I said, that we've got a special group of players, and they've certainly done us great credit on and off the field, both there and today. So thank you again, everyone. That concludes our presentation. There's going to be one or two more photos, I think, but can I thank you again and just wish you all a very safe journey home. Thank you very much.
Well, some lovely words there from the officials and from Richie, sending the boys away, as they've all, most of them have put their caps on. This possibly could be the only time that they'll actually wear them on their heads for this photo. So, yes, we've witnessed a really good quality football match, and the England boys running away 6-1 winners in the end. And also getting their caps. There you go. This is a great picture to be going out on today. We'll next be live on the ESFA TV YouTube channel on the 14th and 15th of June. We've got a couple of inter-district matches from Southampton Football Club. Beautiful ground down on the south coast. More details to come in due course on that. Well, as we leave here from Newcastle, we'll get to see the England boys with all of their caps on display. And Richie also taking one. Leave it to the professional, Richie.
Okay, boys, just quickly one.
Well, thank you very much for watching. My name's Adrian Battersby, and hope you've enjoyed the coverage here. Well done to Luke and Jack, who both have put in a lot of work in getting this set up for us today. And you going to throw them up in the air, lads? Maybe not. Okay, well, we're gonna close the stream now here. Lovely to see so many people watching. I think, having a little look, over nearly 3,500 people have been popping in and out over the last couple of hours, last 2.5 hours. There's just about 100 and so left now, as obviously a lot of you are here to watch the game. Thank you for watching. Goodbye for now.
Just for one then, boys. Oh, there's the bag. Did you throw that? Cheers, lad. Anything else?
Yeah, just go with Robin Wayne, please. Yeah,
You want to nail at the front? Oh, it's probably extra numbers in there as well. You want to stand for this? Okay, ladies and gents.
I haven't seen the pictures yet.